Good evening. This is Miss Poopee Doodee Reports, Mr. Target Reporter, reporting for Channel 666 Eyewitness News. In today's news, we'll report some new news a little bit later on in the program. But now let's go to the Talking Dictionary to hear some definitions and to even hear some jokes. So, come on, Talking Dictionary, let's see what you've got. Hey everybody, today's opening word or opening joke shall be about high fives. So what is a high five? Some of you out there who really, might be sitting and watching this program and not interacting with that many people. You don't need somebody else to, give a high five. You can kind of high five yourself. You could just be like, hey, what's happening, dictionary, and go, woof! Or you could even, high five your forehead. See, that's a high five. Or you can, high five yourself. And that's usually much more fun. It's like this. Woo! What's the matter now? Oh no, what's wrong? My little... You don't like hearing what I have to say? Something is wrong? You don't like these little things about high five? You want me to get off the internet? Why? What, you want to kill me? Why do you want to kill me? What? You find my voice so annoying? You just don't like my physical existence? Oh, I must be diminished? I must be killed? But why? I was just talking about high fives. Oh, I'm going to tell Miss Poopee Doodee. Miss Poopee Doodee, they don't like me. Miss Poopee Doodee, come on, come to the rescue. They don't like me. They're making fun of me. They want to be mean to me. Why? I don't know what's going on with them. They're being really mean, Miss Poopee Doodee. Talking Dictionary, I didn't know. I didn't realize that people are being so mean to you. I'm feeling the bad vibes, and I don't think I want to do any more words, Miss Poopee Doodee. You take over now. Oh, I'm not sure what's happening. I thought, you were in a good mood. They were in a good mood. It's not working. It's not, what's going on? They're just evil. They're glaring at the screen evilly. They're looking so mad. They're doing all these mean gestures. They're so mean, Miss Poopee Doodee. Come on, you take over. I don't know what's going on today. Who knew the audience could be this mean? Don't know a Talking Dictionary. I'll get to the bottom of this strange phenomena. Let's talk to Doctor. She's on site as usual in her lovely mansion. So, Doctor, what do you think about this strange trend that is happening? It appears that, Talking Dictionary is just trying to be a little bit, how she normally is, very lighthearted, and for some reason it looks like there's a million mean-spirited people out there. What happened to this world? What's going on? What's going on today in the age of comedy? What's going on in the age of comedy? What's going on in the age of comedy? Oh yeah, I haven't said it 3 times just in case you didn't hear me the first time. But oh yeah, the mic's working well. Oh okay, you heard me. All right. So Doctor, just can you explain to us and to some of the nicer viewers out there, what's going on? There is definitely an increase of mean-spirited people in today's world. How that happened, I do not know, but it looks like a lot of people have become easily angry and bitter when things do not work out in their office environment, or when things do not work out in their social environment. They seem to feel very, very bitter, and that kind of builds up and gets bigger and bigger. So as a result, if they were to see somebody who is a little bit happy and, a little bit more genuine, they will simply boil up in anger and rage, and it would be very, conversation and simple, things like, people being a little bit happy can actually be very, very controversial. These sorts of performances can be very controversial, as opposed to some crappy comedian on Comedy Central saying some really mean-spirited jokes. Is that what you're saying then? I mean, it looks like that's what's happening. In fact, Talking Dictionary's, definitions and her little jokes here and there are becoming more and more controversial. That is why the mean-spirited jokes are the more popular ones, and the more happy kind, jokes, and the happy kind person is never going to be very popular. In fact, the average person lacks character, so the average person cannot accept or even understand when they see somebody who has a character. Wait a minute, Doctor. So what you're saying then is that human beings are just getting stupider and stupider? That means they can't appreciate the oddities of an odd character. They want to reject it. I mean, it used to be a time when it was those odd characters that would actually be the ones who were, naturally in the entertainment field. It was, some people are born to do some things and some people are born not to do some things. But apparently that doesn't happen anymore. So you're saying then that the human beings have just gotten very, very stupid. I mean, are all human beings that dumb? But some human beings can be quite intelligent. But unfortunately, it is only the stupid ones that reproduce in larger quantities. And they reproduce a lot rapidly as well. Well, Doctor, we definitely need a more diverse gene pool. So, anyway, Doctor, I actually, speaking of which, well, not speaking of which, but nevertheless, I received this device that you invented in the mail the other day. It's for those of you who are not familiar with Doctor's latest device, this is actually a high-tech binoculars, and once I look through this thing, I can actually look, and I can see what the viewer of Miss Divine's videos are doing right now. In fact, some of the viewers on the internet, some of the viewers on public access, and all those viewers around the world, I can actually see what quite a few of them are doing. So, Doctor, this is one hell of a device you came up with. That device is something I was working on for the past couple of years. It is a very, very useful device and has helped me a lot in my human experiments, as well as my observations of humans. Not that I experiment on humans. I would not want to say that on television, but it has enabled me to study the behavior patterns of many humans. It's very interesting. I guess, let me tell the nicer viewers what I see when I look through this thing. So, Doctor, thank you very much for your time. And as always, we may speak to you later on in the news program to see what other theories you've got to say.